What's up everyone, this is Wayne here. Today I'm going to do a talking video on the Traxxas Mini Max and Mini Slash 4-wheel drive trucks. So I hope and support they both will get used again this year for 2026 season, which they will get used again this weekend because the last SSC got used ever since Saturday, and then it's in since Sunday. Okay, so it's was this thing for since like a month, you can see, which is it's not a bad looking machine in my opinion. So I hope at some point, fingers crossed, that both will get used again this year, like for 2026 season, which I'm hoping at some point they both will get used again this year. Which I hope they still do, you can see, because I really want to get this thing used this year, you can see, because the last this thing got used ever since last year, and you know how it's right there, this machine's been used almost couple of times, you see, which it's that has right there, this machine's been used almost a couple of times, you see. So I hope at some point both of these will get used again this year for 2026 mods this season. So the server will be used again this weekend, or it's got to wait next weekend, see, because who knows, you can see, because I really hope somebody, because both of these will get used, you can see. I really hope somebody get a new body for the mini size, because this thing is all destroyed back here, you can see. This one was like this, you can see, so you know it's right there, this machine's been used almost a couple of times, you see, which is, well, you know it's right there, this machine's been used almost a couple of times, but you can see it's definitely, it looks pretty nice with the machine, in my opinion. So this thing will definitely be used again this year, because you know it's right there, this machine's been used almost a couple of times, you see, which is, it's really nice better than what you can see. So I really hope some participants will both get used to get this year, this weekend. Or it's got to wait till next week, because the yard's not ready to do it. But you know it's better, this machine's been used almost a couple of times, you see. But don't surprise this thing, they've been used almost a couple of times. So they will get used again this weekend, or they had to wait till next weekend to see, because you know it's better to see, because this one you can see is that has better to see. So I never, so hope at some point, fingers crossed, that both will get used again this weekend.